Okay, so the million-dollar question, how to stay motivated, guys, how to keep pushing forward through this entire program. Well, in this video, I'm going to recommend 3 things. To start off, the most important. You have to have a strong mindset, guys. You have to mentally be strong so that when you're tempted to cheat, when you don't want to go to the gym, you can actually push through that and you can get there and get the result and keep going forward. Okay, and what do I mean by a strong mindset? It's very simple. I'm going to compare this to having a personal trainer. Why do people love personal trainers so much? Because when they're working out, right, and they're pushing their sets, and they think they can't go anymore, the personal trainer says, come on, push. Give me one more. I know you can do it. You have it in you. And all of a sudden, the person gets an extra 1 to maybe 3 even reps per exercise. And what happened there wasn't magic, right? No, it was that the personal trainer gave you confidence. And by having that confidence, you believed you can do it, and you pushed out those extra sets. And now it's all great, right? But not everybody can afford a personal trainer. And as well, guys, a personal trainer can only help you in the gym. What happens when you're outside of the gym? Let's say you go on vacation or on a trip, a work trip, right? And you have to go to the gym on your own. Are you going to be motivated enough to do it? Because you're not going to have that trainer there. Or even worse, how about every single weekend or every single day when you're tempted to eat bad foods? You're not going to have that personal trainer telling you, hey, come on, you've gotten this far. Why are you doing this? No, you're not going to have the personal trainer there. You have to push yourself, guys. So you have to mentally be strong. And when you're tempted to cheat, or when you start your diet, a lot of people are going to make you want to fail, especially friends, maybe just to mess with you, telling you, why are you doing this? You're going to fail anyways. And they're going to put you down, maybe unintentionally, but they will, and they'll try to make you fail. And when those types come to eat and you're tempted to cheat, you got to think to yourself, come on, why sacrifice, all the hard work I did, everything I've worked hard for just 30 minutes to an hour of satisfaction of the food I'm going to eat. Whichever way, as soon as you eat that food, you're going to feel bad after, right? So think about all these things. Outweigh the goods and the cons, and you'll see that when you start pushing yourself mentally, you can get rid of all these obstacles and you can keep pushing forward and keep going on. When I started, I'm telling you, it was the toughest thing. For 3 months, all my friends were trying to make me cheat. Everybody knew tried to make me cheat. As well, you guys do see on our page that my wife and I made the change, but I want you to keep one thing in mind. She started making her change after I have gotten great results in 3 months. For those 3 months, she was also tempting me to eat. So I had that against me and all my friends. But what kept me pushing forward, guys, is knowing that if I kept going through it, I was going to get the body that I wanted to have. And that's basically what helped me get through this entire program. Now, as far as getting that strong mentality, how do you do it? How do you get that mentality? You need to have confidence. And how do you build that confidence in yourself? You need motivation. So it depends on who you are, on what motivates you. What motivated me was 2 things. 1, I took a before picture of the front, the side, the back. I measured my body, my shoulders, my arms, everything to keep track. And when I took that picture, I told myself, I put it up, and I told myself, this is the person I will never be again. I will never go back to this state in my body. This is where I am now. I hate it. I will never get back to that point. And that's what motivated me to keep moving forward. Every single week, take a picture. So if you start on a Monday, take a picture before of yourself, the front, side, and back. Measure your body. Tell yourself that's not the person you're going to be anymore. And every week, take a picture from there on of your body so you can keep track of your results. Because keep this in mind, guys, you're going to lose weight in the beginning, right? But there's going to come a point where your weight plateaus. And a lot of people think that when that point comes, they're not losing weight. They think they're failing their diet. They get depressed, or they just don't want to continue because they don't think they're doing it right, and they're sacrificing themselves so much, and they give up. What they don't know is that they were doing it right. What I mean by that? When I first started, the 2nd to the 4th week, I only lost 1 pound. And I thought that I was failing as well. But when I started looking at my pictures, And I started reading down through all my waist measurements, my body measurements, everything. I noticed that my waist was reducing in size, but that my body, so my muscles, my arms, my chest, my legs were growing. So what happened there, guys? I was gaining muscle. Remember, muscle weighs more than fat. So you might think you're not getting results, and on the contrary, you're really getting more. To give you an example, Esther, my wife, gained 10 pounds doing the exercises. You would think that that would make her fatter. No. Now she's leaned out, she's gotten toned, her legs have grown, her quadriceps, hamstrings have grown. So in general, you're gonna gain weight, and that's a good thing. That's why you don't have to guide yourself by weight, guys. Guide yourselves by the measurements. That's what's gonna help you the most. Okay? So that's what motivated me. Another thing that motivated me is that I look at reality. I look at my body style, how my body's composed of, how it looks. And then I go out there and I go find a fitness model, a personal trainer, somebody that motivates me, that has that same exact body that I have. And then I tell myself, you know what? That person wasn't born like this. That person wasn't born ripped. They worked their butt off to get there. And I have that same body style. If I can push hard, and I can actually get to that point in my life. And that's what motivated me. That's what motivated me, guys. Maybe you have other types of motivation, but you just have to find what motivates you so you can build that confidence in yourself. And once you build that confidence, that mentality is going to get even stronger and stronger, and you're going to push through. And I just want you to keep one thing in mind, guys. Temptation or cheating on the cheat meals, this is only going to be temporary. Remember, now you have to be so strict because you have to burn the fat inside your body plus the food that you're taking in so you can get to the body that you want to have. But once you reach your dream body, now you don't have to burn the fat inside your body because you're already at the state where you want to be. You just have to burn the food that you bring in. So now you can have cheat meals, okay? Now you can enjoy life better. You don't have to stay your entire life just eating strict meals. Which, by the way, as I mentioned in the nutrition video, you find the right recipes, it's not even a torture. You're going to love all the food that you eat that's healthy. And then obviously there's just some cheat meals that you can't, even with healthy recipes, you just won't enjoy as much, which is why you're going to have your cheat meals once you get your body. So just push yourself. There's only such a little amount of time for so many years of satisfaction, of results, and all of that coming forth. The second thing I would recommend is as soon as you begin, I want you guys to throw out all the bad foods in your house. Why tempt yourself by having that there? Okay, if you have a lot of bad food, processed food, cookies, Coke, all of that, get rid of it. If it hurts you to get rid of it, invite a couple of friends over one day and just give it all away. Serve it to them, give it all away, have them eat it, just get rid of it completely. I want you guys to start fresh. You do not want to be tempted because the beginning is the hardest part. You're changing your life from eating, bad foods, from having bad habits to something new. So the beginning is when you definitely want to get rid of these temptations. So get rid of the foods. Last but not least, number 3, what I recommend is cook your foods in advance. That means, for example, us, every Sunday, we cook our foods for the rest of the week. It takes about 2 hours to do everything, guys. About an hour and a half to cook the food, half hour to clean the dishes. You cook your food for the rest of the week. You store it in Tupperware, right, in different portions. Every Tupperware is basically going to be one meal. So every day when you go to work, you throw those Tupperwares in your bag, you go to work, every 2 to 3 hours, pop one out, heat it up, eat your food. You always have your food available. That way you don't get hungry. You don't have these cravings where you want to go to the snack machine or you want to go to fast food restaurants because you're low on time. You have your food always readily available. And that's going to help you so much more because you're never going to get hungry. Okay, guys? So 3 things, like I said. Stay strong mentally. Build a strong mentality. That is very important. 2, throw away all the bad foods because you're not going to be eating them anyways. Why have them tempt you? 3, cook your foods in advance for the week. Store them in Tupperware. Tupperware is probably a one-time investment and that's it, but it's going to help you so much in your change and for the rest of your life. This is how we do our entire routine, and you'll see in some of our posts on Instagram where you'll see the Tupperwares we use, the foods we cook, and all of that. And we're obviously going to be posting more videos explaining recipes and things like that. So stay tuned, guys, but keep these 3 things in mind, and that'll push you forward. Stay strong in the program, and you'll see you get the results you want in time. Thank you for watching.